Hey my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel on episode 7 of my Not So Human series. So Selene has been home all day after she had a conversation with Morgyn. They told her that there is a ritual that can help her find more about her ancestry, which she is willing to take. She has been using the rest of the day to write in her book. She had some people come over who filled up the holes in the roof, who cleaned out the walls and everything. So the house is looking a lot better, but this did cost her 1.2 point, no wait, she had 2.2k and she's left with 500 simoleons, so it cost her about 1.7 simoleons to fix up the house, buy some shells because she wanted to showcase her collectibles. And while she is writing, she suddenly feels an immense evil presence. Many spirits dwell here, she knows that, but this one feels different than the rest. It feels different than Gidry, it feels different than the specters. If there ever was a time to panic, this might be it, but she is not one to panic. Gidry is showing up, so he's here with her, and there we have it. Temperance is also here, and she is fuming. So she does have a gig in like a few minutes, so I'm gonna cancel it as I don't think she wants to be gone from this house if there's an evil spirit. And she's going to go over to Gidry and talk like, who is she? Like, what's happening? Um, it does reflect her job performance, but she knows like this is more important. So she's just gonna ask Gidry like, any advice you have for me, anything you could tell me. She wanted to do something to our girlie, but we managed, and he's uncomfortable. You're not scared, you don't have to scream, but you do need to clean the litter box with some magic, of course. Gidry's saying, yeah, she and I go way back. Things are complicated, but she's definitely bad news. Here, try placing one of these idols on ground. She hates these things, and conveniently enough, they hate her too. If that doesn't work, use your medium skill to summon Bonehilda. She's actually a master in spirit-based mixed martial art and will gladly lend a hand. And she is currently scaring us, so can we clean the litter box again? Because it didn't work, and she does feel that it's an unpleasant surrounding. Yes, and we are gonna autosave. Our fridge is broken. Did she destroy our fridge? But we are going to quickly summon Bonehilda, and just to see if that helps. And we are also going to try to talk actually to Temperance to see if, while she's an evil spirit, if there's anything we can inquire about her, if she's truly evil or if there is something else going on. So she is just summoning Bonehilda. This is the first time we will have seen Bonehilda. She has never summoned Bonehilda before, but she does want to listen to Gidry, and she just wants to make sure that if she cannot communicate with Temperance, she does have somebody who will help her out. So we are quickly going to do a polite introduction to Bonehilda. And then let's see, Temperance is over at her fridge. Yeah, she definitely destroyed our fridge. I'm 100% sure. But can you do a friendly introduction, please? And Temperance actually finds us responsible, but we think she's immature, so she does like us for some reason. And we do have an amazing compatibility. So I'm just gonna try to talk like she's going to discuss the angry mood. She is going to... There isn't a specific option for her, but she's just going to try to calm down and try to see if there's something that she can do her way without just being mean and trying to get rid of her. So we're just gonna talk to her. We're just gonna be nice. And she does seem to be able to talk to Temperance. And is Temperance calming down? She is. So she is just talking, and it's actually helping. Like she does seem to stay angry, but she is also partially calming down by talking. She's now waving at Gidry. And I'm just going to see like if there is anything we can interest. Can we ask anything about like her ghost self? I think it was there. Inquire about ghostly self. Is there anything we can find out? She did die, I think, if you see it like this, of anger. But they're building up a friendship and they're building up like a little bit of a nice mood. And she is feeling strangely energized. An unnatural jolt of energy has taken hold of Selene like a vibrant cloud of positivity enveloping her. Selene is practically buzzing with extra energy, ready to tackle anything that comes her way. So she is feeling confident. She's feeling great. She's actually building a relationship with Bonehilda, who is not pregnant, so don't ask her the due dates. But why don't you ask her about being dead? Like, why, how did she die? Like, why is she so angry? What's happening here? And she is actually telling her that she died of being so mad at Gidry because she was married to Gidry. Gidry was her husband. She loved him with all of her heart, but he actually had a thing for his sister, and he left her to be with her sister. He basically cheated on her, and she just got so angry with him, and she got so mad about him that she actually died right on the spot after learning that he had left her. And she is just like being so angry at the moment that she's seeing him again. Like all these feelings come rushing back. Like they've just lost their conversation or the relationship that they've built up. So she is gonna propose a crazy scheme. And she says like, I cannot rest until he's gone. I cannot rest until he has moved on. He's tied to the house. Toby is here. Oh. He is tied to this house because of what my sister, like when she learned that I died because of him, she bound him to this house to have us fight it out so I could rest in peace. But I cannot while he's here. Like he needs to be gone. So she knows that if she wants to get rid of Temperance, and if she wants Temperance to move on to the afterlife, she will have to ask Gidry to move to the afterlife. And she will have to ask Gidry to move on, or she will have to find a way for Gidry to move on so that Temperance can finally be at peace and Temperance can finally just be happy and move on herself. So this is something that she has learned. She does not know right now how to help Temperance. She will need to, you're not on flirty, but she will need to find out like Temperance is yelling at her, like she's like, just get this man out of my sight, please. Like it's really not good. So she is going to ask Gidry to leave. Like Gidry, just go away, be gone. Let's see if we can now build our relationship back up with Temperance, because it's reach out for help. No, you should offer her your help. But just start chatting with her, try to build up that relationship again, and let's see if we can just be a bit nicer to her. Maybe we can inquire about her mood, inquire about her in general, like learn a little bit more about her. And hopefully she can help us find a way to just get rid of all of these ghosts in general at this house. So at some point, this house will be at peace, and the ghosts that lived here will also be at peace. And while we were building up our friendship with Temperance after Gidry had left, which was getting back into it, we actually have learned that she is mean, jealous, romantic, a geek, loner, and a cat lover. So probably all the cats that spawn around the house, it's related to her. She has a lot of likes and dislikes, but it is helping out. Like we've also learned that she dislikes woohoo. She is left-handed, like those kind of things. Like there's a lot of things we have learned about her so far, and she has just disappeared because of Bonehilda. So we are going to perform a ceremony which hopefully helps her calm down. But we will have to find out, as I promised to Temperance, that we will find a way to unbind Mob the Mysterious Symbols. We will have to find a way to unbind Gidry from this house. So he will no longer be attached to this house. He can leave in peace, and Temperance can be left in peace as well. And Bonehilda actually fixed our fridge. That's great, because we probably needed that. But she's just going to make sure that everything is back in order, that it's all neatly again. She's quickly doing a quick ritual, but she's so tired that I don't think it's gonna like help out. And I'm just happy that that Hilda is here now as well, so she can get a little bit of rest. But again, we will have to find out how we can get rid of Gidry basically, or give Gidry the life in the afterlife that he wanted. So again, Temperance can get the life that she wanted. And it's the next day. Selene is reading up on the thanatology skill because she wants to see if there's anything that will help her find out how she can unbind Gidry so he can move on. She can now access more literature. She can purchase a voodoo doll, and there's not much else that she can do, but she will keep learning more about the ghost life and the binding of ghosts. Hopefully some of her magic will help as well. I will quickly reset her because the book is stuck in her hand as she doesn't have a bookcase. So let's see, cheats, reset. She was also working on her garden, so let's just harvest everything and weed all the stuff that needs weeding. We also can collect some of these things, which I like because hopefully we will get the owl. And that's just like her going around her day, doing all the collecting, just as usual. I didn't showcase this to you yet, but here are the shells that I placed down. So we have all of the prehistoric rocks that she collected, 2 of the orbs, a frog, and then some of the crystals. And on the other side, it's the same thing. I love this, and I want to like keep continuing adding on to this. Maybe with more shells, maybe in like the office space. Just something that she can continue to work on so it looks really nice and really beautiful. But for now, like she hasn't found much yet in the book. Like she's only level 2, so maybe she will find more as she reads. She is also thinking as to place down the bizarre idol that Gudry told her to place down, to see if that helps with just keeping Temperance at bay, keeping Temperance calm. But she doesn't want to push Temperance away. She wants to give Temperance the idea that she can trust her, because she does feel that Temperance can trust her. So she's also just not placing down the bizarre doll and just waiting to see what will happen. But now that we still have a little bit of simoleons left, we will get more once we do the gig tonight, because she rescheduled to tonight basically. I think I'm going to buy her a small bookcase so she can actually place her books down, as we do have more than enough space for this. So maybe we can place a small bookcase down here so she has a little bit of an area for her books. And we have her bookcase. So what she's going to do is she bought some books at the bookstore. We're also going to clean up all of the books, but she is going to look up some historical deaths to see if what Temperance told her is actually also the truth, because she does want to believe Temperance. She does feel like there might be truth to her story. But before she fully gets rid of Gidry and unbinds him from the house, there is a cat fight going on with our kitty Cupcake. But if what Temperance is saying is not true, she would have gotten rid of Gidry without like any reason to. So she's just going to quickly look up the historical deaths to see if that's the case. She's gonna clean up the books and then she's gonna read a little bit more about thanatology, just to see if she can actually find out more. So in the meantime, she's just getting ready. She's taking care of her needs. I think I will send her out exploring to grab the stuff that she can collect. Also, I want to see if we can breed a frog. So I actually want to hypno frog, eggplant frog, bullseye. I want to do the bullseye with a spotted leaf frog. Let's see if that works. Or spotted eggplant frog. It will just create another bullseye frog. We do need to start selling, but I want to see like how we can breed all of the frogs so we have something to sell. It will also help her with her money now that it's 275 simoleons. But in the meantime, again, she's just doing a little bit of reading, trying to get up the skill, and then doing a little bit of exploring before we send her out on her second gig. I think it's her second gig. She has only done one, if I believe so. So it will be her second gig that she will help other Sims out. And hopefully it will help her also learn more about what she can do for her own house. And right before we need to go to our gig, Rowan actually decided to come over and he is looking sad, but I don't know why. So we're going to ask him why he's sad. We're also going to, let's see, reveal a deep secret. We're going to talk about what's happening with the house, with Temperance. Maybe he has some ideas on how to help out. I don't think he has, but at least he is ready, and they're just doing a little bit of talking. They're just doing a little bit of a nice conversation. He is talking to her, and she brought him into a playful mood. That's nice to see. I do think, because she does need to have kids, I do think he will be our first baby daddy, but I don't want to force it on them yet, and we will calm down Cupcake. But just knowing like that they're good friends, I do feel that at some point it will turn into more. Also, if we check, like they have an amazing compatibility. She feels very attracted to him. So maybe, just maybe, we'll try a little flirt and see how he responds. And Gidry is back. Gidry is back again. So unfortunately, we probably will have Temperance show up as well. So that means that Rowan will be able to see both. But again, right before we go to our gig, I just want to do a small flirt. Just a very small flirt. And see how he responds to it. Gidry, get out of this conversation. Just... He's... one flirt and he wants to be in a relationship. So he was just like, oh, I was waiting for you to finally show me that you like me. So please become a romantic partner. I guess we will. I guess we are romantic partners now, which... Are we actually boyfriend and girlfriend or just lovebirds? No, we're just lovebirds, but I guess he did want to have romance with her. Why don't you quickly fill the bowl for Cupcake? And I guess that's when we need to head into... Or are they actually becoming boyfriend and girlfriend? I think they're actually boyfriend and girlfriend. I'll check once we're at the gig, but I think they're actually boyfriend and girlfriend, guys. What? And this is so broken. They are lovers. They are partners. And their romance bar is 67 with just one flirt. Like, this is way too broken, to be honest. But we are going to remove, and we are going to... let's see. Where do we need to go? Do we need to go here? We will ask to leave. Let's see, is there anything else? Ask to leave, ask to leave. We will just see what we can do. throughout the night to get rid of all the specters, get rid of all the stuff that's hanging around. We have eerie hands over here, but she's in a relationship. Like, what? She is in a full-on relationship. Oh, do we need to... Yeah, we need to knock on the door. Okay, apologies. But she is in a full-on relationship with Rowan now. And right before they got into... Like, right after they got into a relationship, she's like, yeah, thank you, bye. I have to go to a gig. But they're very attracted. She's very attracted now. They have amazing compatibility. So, yeah, I guess the romance is on. And we are back home from our gig. Rowan is still here. So, I guess we will focus the camera on him and actually... We're gonna boast about her paranormal victory. Like, she's gonna say, I did a great job at that other house. So it should be fine with this house, right? And now that we have a relationship, I'm just going to not propose, not at all. Learn more. We're gonna learn more about about the chemistry together, about the satisfaction. We're gonna learn more all about like his point of view, because they've known each other now for, I guess, is a few weeks, but they haven't really like hung out together. So it's really quick in how they got into a relationship. Like, I think Rowan just came out of another relationship. He was dating at some point, and he's a very loyal sim. So maybe in all of his sadness, he just wants to move on to somebody. I have no idea, but they are just talking. They are just hanging out, seeing what will happen. Maybe a little woohoo. We'll see. But for now, it does seem that they just have a nice relationship. If they have this much of a romance, I do want to do a first kiss. He finds her very attractive. So let's just do the first kiss, I guess. And we'll see what they do on their own. But for now, apparently, they're romantic partners. They're both having their first kiss. I do want to take a picture of this, of course, because pictures for life. And it's actually the first time our girlie is having a kiss. She's not even touching his lips. She is like not even touching his lips. But they are having their first kiss. And she is getting hungry. So now that that is out of the way, they are wholesome. I do think they're wholesome. They do feel deeply connected. I'm gonna have her make some food because the food is not great. And she is hungry. Unfortunately, our steamed fish that we made due to the power conservation is gone. So let's see if there's anything else we can serve for dinner. No, so we can make clam chowder. As there is nothing else. And we have the display only clay hands, so there's something that we got from our gig as well. And she wants to yell at him. Don't. Just make some food and we'll see how it goes between the two of you. But you're hungry and you're getting hangry. And he wants to move in. I don't think it's the right time, but our romance dynamic is not strained. We are not gonna have this sentiment, which always happens. So open profile, we're not gonna have the residency rejection, and we're not gonna have not close enough. They have a wholesome relationship. He's satisfied. They both think they're deep. He thinks they're deeply in love. She thinks she's deeply in love. She's fine, but they're not gonna move in. But he's really going fast. And if they're going this fast, they probably would do a woohoo. But I'm just gonna have them instead do just a little bit of flirtation. So she's going to compliment his appearance while she's making her clam chowder as she hasn't eaten. And we'll just see how it goes, but I'm not gonna force them to do a woohoo right now. We'll just see how it goes. Again, it's going very, very fast. And in the night, Cupcake decided to run away, as well as we got another bucket list goal. She's like to, after she just has a relationship, like she probably usually would want to spend time with a partner, she actually like to spend some time with just herself before it's all over, before she takes more steps with Rowan. Apparently Nora already knows about it for some reason. She also wants to spend a full day outside. So I think we can combine these two in the next episode. For now, she's just writing her first book, A Ghost of the Past. She's feeling a little bit uncomfortable, but I will put her in a nicer outfit to make sure that she's feeling a bit better. They didn't woohoo. They ended up not doing anything, but at least they now have a romance. So we are working towards baby daddy number 1. And what I will do is, let's see. I think I will end the episode here because it is night out of the town. I do want her to... She's thinking about Rowan. Okay, so we are gonna go on a date tonight with Rowan. That will be something for the next episode. She knows that probably like there will be the party this weekend. So she wants a little bit of alone time with Rowan before the party. And after that, on Monday, she will actually meet up with Morgyn to do the ritual, so she can finally find out where she comes from, if her parents are actually her parents, or if there's something else. And she will also just slowly try to find a way to just get rid of Gidry, or not get rid, it sounds a bit harsh, but make sure that Gidry is unbound so he can leave, and then Temperance can leave so she can change this lot from being a haunted house into a non-haunted house, which she is trying to do for her gigs as well. So she will do a gig for herself. And with that, I hope you lovelies like this episode. I am going to end it here. Let me know in the comments down below what she will find out in the next episode about her ancestry. Also, let me know what you think about her and Rowan moving so fast, so quickly. Like, will they woohoo in the next episode, or will they wait on that part just a little bit? Let me know all of those things in the episode down in the comments down below. And if you're not subscribed yet and don't want to miss out on either wholesome or chaotic video, make sure you click the little subscribe button down below as well. And I'll see you lovelies in the next one.